So we're analyzing the song Manashiksha, which is titled, it means teachings to the mind, Manashiksha from Prarthana, written by Narottam Das Thakur, more commonly known as Nitai Pada Kamala, the song. In 2 days is the appearance day of Lord Nityananda. Outside of ISKCON, people don't know Lord Nityananda, outside of Gaudiya Sampradaya. But it is one of the most confidential, most important topics for one who wants to get liberation. So this song, the songs that appear in ISKCON Vaishnava, the Vaishnava songs book of ISKCON, all of them are, I mean, it was in Prabhupada's time. They're all very key, crucial for our movement. This song, we'll just discuss the translation, the meaning. Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Sushitala Jai Chayai Jagata Jurai. Nitai Pada Kamala, the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Koti, many. Chandra, moons. Sushitala, cooling. The lotus feet, or soothing. The lotus feet of Lord Nityananda are more soothing than millions of moons. Actually, a lot of what we did, Prabhupada wrote a purport on this song. So he mentions this material world is compared to a fire. Many songs we hear that. For example, Bhaja Hure Mana Srinandanan, then Shita Tava Bata Varishana Edina Jamini Jagire. Day and night my heart burns in the worldliness of this material world. That's one. Another is every morning we sing Sansara Davanala Lidha Loka. The people are afflicted, Lidha, afflicted, Sansara Davanala, by the forest fire of this material world. And Prabhupada explains the forest fire, if you've ever experienced, we don't in India, but California, Australia, around the world, regularly they have forest fires. And if you get stuck, it's very difficult. Where will you run? Because it's around you. And you think, I'll run there. There also the fire is there. But you ran there, this was your escape, now that got covered. And you burn, but you can't run away. So many animals die there. That is the material life. We are being burnt all around. Where do you run? You can't. You're in the material world. Being burnt at work, at the college, and then at home, and everywhere. So, this is the relief. When we say that Lord Nityananda's feet are soothing like millions of moons, that means one who takes shelter of Lord Nityananda gets relief from the worldliness, from the burning of this material world. And that's repeated in another song. Goranga bolite Ar kabe nitai chande koruna habibe sangsara vasana mor kabe tuchha habe. When will Lord Nityananda have mercy on me? Then my material desires will become insignificant. When Lord Nityananda's glance is on us, then the material desires become insignificant, tuchha. So this is the opening line. The lotus feet of Lord Nityananda are cooling like millions of moons. Jai Chayai Jagata Jurai. Jurai means relief. So Chaya, one who takes shelter, comes in the shade of these feet, gets relief. So Prabhupada writes, if one actually wants relief from the struggle of existence and actually wants to extinguish the blazing fire of material pangs, Narottam Das Thakur advises, please take shelter of Lord Nityananda. So this is the essence of the song, and the rest is substantiating this point. Heno nitai bine bhai, Radha Krishna pai te nai, Drirda kori dharo nitair pai. Heno nitai bine bhai, that bhai, oh my brother, he's, sometimes if someone takes a senior position, oh who are you to tell me? So in many songs, Gauriya, it's bhai, oh bhai, my brother, listen to me. I'm telling you as a friend, that you may say, no, I want to worship Radha Krishna. I want to approach Radha Krishna. But if you don't take shelter, Nitai bine bhai, but without Nityananda, Radha Krishna paite nai. You cannot get Radha Krishna without taking shelter of Nityananda. Actually, that's written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Prabhupada writes this in a purport, that now in this Kali Yuga, we cannot approach Radha Krishna. We don't have adhikar. But through Nitai, Gaur Nitai. So, one who wants to approach Radha Krishna, there is no other way. We have to go to Gaur Nitai. Gaur Nitai means Nitai first. Dirda Kori, with determination, one should grasp, take hold of the lotus feet. Dirda Kori, Nitai Pai, his lotus feet. Se sambandha nahi jar, Brita janma gelotar, se pashu boro durachar. If one has no connection with Lord Nityananda, I mean one is not worshipping Nityananda, one is not in the Sampradaya where Nityananda is worshipped, then anyone who has no relationship, he should be understood, Brita janma gelotar. He wasted his life. He just took birth. I think we need to open some windows. This one. Brita janma gelotar. He wasted it. He took birth. Now if you take birth, you get a human form. Very good, great, okay. And we are practicing spiritual life. Very good. But did you establish a relation with Nitai? No. Then it's a waste. Because we cannot advance. We cannot go. Factually, we cannot approach. We cannot advance. We cannot reduce our material disease without Nitai. So, Vita Janma, se Pashu Boro Durachar. Pashu sometimes means cow in different language. Here means animal in Bengali. Se Pashu Boro Durachar. Durachar means misbehaved. He is like a misbehaved animal. Some animals are peaceful. If you say he's like an animal, some animals are peaceful. But it says here, say Pashu Boro Durachar. One who doesn't have a relation with Nitai, he's like a misbehaved animal, out of control animal. Out of control animal has no sense. He's not thinking, I'll hit him, I'll not hit this person. He didn't do anything to me. Crazy personality. So, say Pashu Boro Durachar. Because he'll be out of control of his senses. He'll not understand essence of life, essence of spiritual knowledge, nothing. So one who doesn't have a relation with Nitai wasted his life and is like an uncontrolled animal roaming in this world. In one place, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that one may question why in Gaudiya songs they're saying things like that. Another place, they're calling people rascal, fool and animal. And so Narottam Das Thakur, how can he be humble? If you're saying he's calling people animal. Then he said, actually, this is the essence of humility. To preach the glories of the Lord and openly, directly pointing at someone who's not surrendering, that you are animal, you are this, you are that. Essence of humility. Why? Because he's acting fully under the Lord, not what he's thinking. He's fully taken a position of servitorship of the Lord, and this is the Lord's opinion, and he's voicing it. It's in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna also says, condemns those who don't surrender. So one who takes a position like this is known to be very humble when he gets angry and preaches heavily in the name of the Lord. Nitai na bolilo mukhe, majilo sansara sukhe, vidya kule ki kori betar. One who has not taken the name of Nitai, Nitai na bolilo mukhe, majilo sansara dukhe. Majilo means merged. Majilo Nitai na bolilo majilo sansara sukhe vidya kule ki kori betar. That one who doesn't take the name of Nitai, he is actually immersed in the material happiness. He's absorbed in material thoughts of happiness. Because when we chant Nitai's name, we become so happy. If you don't, then you'll have to become happy in the material. Because we have to be happy. They don't care, Prabhupada writes, they don't care who Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda are. Therefore, they go deep down into material existence. This is emphasizing that Gauranga and Nityananda, specifically Nityananda, is the only hope now for human society. In other times, there may be other ways, but right now, there is no. So the essence of Shastra is being given. That Jiva has to be happy. In material world, how happy can you be? You cannot. So one who cannot absorb in Gaur Nitai, what is meaning of absorbing in Gaur Nitai? Following their teachings, singing their bhajans, following their representatives. If we don't do that, then we'll be forced to seek our happiness in this material world. And that is not happiness. That is a shadow of happiness. Vidya kule ki kori betar. So then everyone has some kind of learning, and some have kule, means born in some high family, high position. But that will not help you. Vidya kule ki koribe. What will that help? It will not help at all. Regardless of whether one is born in a very big family or nation or has very advanced academic education, at the time of death, nature's law will act. His work will be finished. Education nil, back to zero. He will get another body according to his work. So that won't save. This point is hard for some people to realize, because we're so much indoctrinated in this college, school system. For people to just leave off these things, very difficult, because of pressure from society and everything. They're thinking it's a must. It does not matter. In one place in Prabhupada writes in Bhagavad Gita, understanding of Krishna consciousness, he said college degrees are not helpful. It makes sense to us, but there are people who are actually building schools and sending their kids devotees, thinking, oh, he has to get education. What education? Education is surrender to Gaur Nitai. Follow them. Otherwise, there'll be no use. Ahankar mata hoya. So why do humans behave like this? Don't surrender to Nitai. Don't seek happiness. Don't approach them. Instead, engage in this material world. Ahankar. Ahankar mata hoya Nitai pada pasariya. Due to ahankar, they have become maddened by a false concept of bodily life. Thus, they have forgotten their eternal relationship with Nityananda. They maddened by false concept of bodily life means they took shelter of the body, mind, senses. This will save me. This is who I am. I am the body. If I get a good degree, if I get good intelligence, this will save me. No, it's the body. It will all die. Material intelligence, mind, nothing to do. But due to ahankar, due to false identification, they are not able to see this false concept of life. Therefore, they've forgotten their relationship with Nityananda. Asatyare satya kori mani. So these people have taken what is temporary to be eternal. Asatyare satya kori mani. Due to Maya, due to ahankar. Very common, people tell us, we're living in a dream world. According to them, this is the dream world. In Gita, what is that verse? Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasya jagrati samyami. What is night for the materialist? Ya nisha sarva bhutanam. What is night for the materialist is day. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasya jagrati samyami. That is day for the transcendentalist. And what is night for the transcendentalist is day for the, it's opposite for the materialist. So this means in a situation where spiritual life can prosper, or in a position, in a situation, the rishis are happy, the devotees are happy, but the materialists are upset and no chance to enjoy. And when the chance comes for them to enjoy, they're happy. But then the materialists are thinking, oh, material sense gratification has increased, how will people do spiritual life? So, asatyera satya kori mani. People who don't understand properly about the role of Nityananda, Gauranga, asatyera satya kori mani. They will take what is temporary to be real. They think this education is our future, is our shelter. We must get a degree. But vidya kule ki kori betar. Will it save you from death? Okay, I'm pointing at this degree. Many things similar. Some take shelter of their work, some take shelter of their family, whatever it is, and think this will save. It won't save. Asat means what is not factual. It's not fact. It's not vastavik. Vastavik vastu. It is an illusion. It will end. So we cannot take shelter of that. Satyera satya kori mani. Persons who have no contact with Nityananda accept this illusory body as factual. Then, Nityair koruna habe braje Radha Krishna pabe. So he's saying, if you don't get the mercy, Nityair karuna have braje Radha Krishna pabe. But if you get the mercy of Nityananda, braje, braj, we'll get Radha Krishna in Braja by the mercy of Nityananda. Because someone may say, what are we speaking about Gauranga Nityananda? I worship Radha Krishna, we know Radha Krishna, we'll worship Radha Krishna. But you cannot get them without Nityananda. 500 years ago when they appeared, they inaugurated the Sankirtan movement. And this is the age now where human society, just the Vedas apply at different times and different places differently. So for now, it's an order by Mahaprabhu, by Krishna, that we have to approach Gaur Nitai and take shelter of it. There is no other way. So if one gets the mercy of Nityananda, if one doesn't turn away and take shelter, Braje Radha Krishna Pabe, we'll get the association of Radha Krishna in Vrindavan when he's merciful to you. So, Dharo Nitai Charana Dukkhani. Dharo, hold. Nitai Charana, hold Nitai lotus feet. Dukkhani, with firmness. Firmness. Why? Because you might hold it, then you'll get swept away by the material world. Some other things might come up. I'm holding, then I get distracted. Hold very tight so that you don't get swept away by the waves of the material world. Hold very tight. Hold tight means we resolve in our mind. Yes, I surrender to Gaur Nitai and his devotees, his representatives, and his teachings. Chaitanya Charitamrita, the bhajan. We understand what is the mission and we do it. Firmly grasp hold of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Nitai Charana Satya Tahara Sevaka Nitya. Now, in the previous verses, they are speaking about asat. This material world is temporary, and due to ahankar, one does not surrender. But now, don't think we are speaking about Nitai's lotus feet. That's also temporary, that's also illusion. No, Nitai Charana Satya. Don't misunderstand, Prabhupada writes. One should not misunderstand and think that as he has caught hold of Maya, similarly lotus feet of Nityananda may also be something like Maya. Like, I'm in this material world. What should I grasp hold of? Now I think everything is Maya here, I found out. And Gaur Nitai, oh, this is also made up, something coming, someone from Bengal, great personalities, they made them into God, they don't accept. Always it's written in our Shastra. So don't think like that. Don't think this is also Maya. Nitayir Charana Satya. This is actual the reality. The lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Therefore, Narottam Das confirms Nitayir Charan Satya. The lotus feet of Nityananda are not illusion, they are a fact. And who has taken shelter of Lord Nityananda? Taharaka Sevaka Nitya. One who engages in the transcendental loving service of Nityananda is also transcendental. We repeat many times, our Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that Sri Guru is the manifestation of the mercy of Nityananda. We can access Lord Nityananda through Sri Guru. If one engages in the transcendental and loving service of Nityananda in Krishna consciousness, he immediately achieves a transcendental position on the spiritual platform, which is eternal. Nitaya Charana Satya Taharaka Sevaka Nitya. The servants of Nityananda are eternal. So if we want to be eternal, we have to approach the servants of Nityananda and learn how to surrender to him, how to serve him. And then we can also become eternal, Satya. Nitai Pada Sada Koroash. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur advises Nitai Pada Sada Koroash. Always try to catch the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Nitai Pada Sada Koro Asha. Actually, literally, if you look Bengali, it will be different. Nitai Pada Sada means always. Koro Asha. Asha means you should always hope, always desire. Always desire the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Always desire them. All of this is substantiating the opening line. Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chanda Sushitala Je Chayai Jagata Jurai. The lotus feet of Lord Nityananda are like millions of moons, more cooling than that. So now Narottam Das Thakur finishes. He says, Narottam Boro Dukhi Nitai More Koro Sukhi Rakho Ranga Charane Rapash. Narottam Das Thakur is saying that he is very sad. Actually, we are all sad because we're in the material world. Our Satchidanand has been covered. So material life means looking for that. Looking for the Anand, for the knowledge, for eternality. So Narottam Das Thakur is the eternal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Of course, he appeared after. He is the eternal associate. So he's taking the position that he's very happy. But actually he's representing us. I'm very upset. I'm very sad. Nitai Narottam Boro Dukhi Nitai More Koro Sukhi. So he's praying to Lord Nityananda after glorifying him that please make me happy. Now we may wonder why we're praying to be happy. We can pray for anything. But actually that is life. Outside here, everyone is looking for happiness only. Whole world is moving because people are looking for happiness. We are also looking. So he's praying that I'm very sad. Nitai More Koro Sukhi. My dear Lord, I'm very unhappy. Nitai More Koro Sukhi. Therefore I'm praying to Lord Nityananda, make me happy. Where have you heard this before? Ha ha Prabhu Nityananda. Premananda Sukhi, Kripa Bala Kona Koro, Ami Boro Dukhi. You sang that? Narottam. Narottam Das, yeah. Ramachandra Sangama. There also he says that Nityananda, Prabhu Nityananda, Premananda Sukhi, you are merge in ocean of happiness. Ananda Sukhi, Kripa Balo Kanakaro, Kripa Balo Kana. By the force of your mercy, you can make me happy. Similar. Rakho Ranga Charanera Pasha. Please keep me in the corner of your lotus feet. Humility. That not even on your lotus feet, in one corner. Just one corner of your lotus feet. Your Lord Nityananda. This is a very deeply philosophical topic. You know, one whole chapter is dedicated in Chaitanya Charitamrita to explain Nityananda. It's very deep. What is his position? And he's Sange Chale Avadhuta. In one song, he's referred to as Avadhut. Avadhut means he didn't behave like in any Varna. Varna or ashram. Avadhut means someone has to behave according to a Varna and ashram. But Nityananda did not do that. So he was known as Avadhut. Which song is that? Jiv Jago. Sange Chale Avadhut. I think so. Nitai Pada Kamala. Sri Nityananda Ram Ki Jai. I feel like him in a movie, pretending, acting.